Hi friends, welcome to my channel. This is Leela. In the previous video, we have seen about the VIF condition, right? So VIF directive we have seen. Now in this VIF directive, we also have another option also, that is nothing but the VELSE directive. So just like in the JavaScript, how we have the options like if and else. So in the Vue.js also, we will be having that if and else. So let's check that one, how we can apply the VELSE condition. Before continuing to this video, if you are coming first time to here, please do support me by subscribing to my channel so that I will be posting more and more front-end development courses. Now coming to this video, here in this video we have seen that we have written if the hobbies.length is equal to 0. And also the same condition what we have did is we have reversed that condition, right? So instead of writing like this, Vue.js provides us with another directive that is nothing but v-else. Okay, so this is the another directive which the Vue.js provides us. So if hobbies.length is equal to 0, then if it is not true means then we can apply the v-else directive is applied automatically. And if you try to check the output here, so right now the hobbies are not present. If we try to enter the hobby here, immediately the hobbies has came. See, so the hobbies thing we will write it afterwards. So like this the condition appears. And also you need to remember that the if condition, the element which is having that if condition, immediately the else condition should be present in the immediate next element. Or otherwise in between this one, if there is another div tag like this, hi Leela or something like this, if you have another div tag, now the if else condition will not apply. Okay, so if you are having the if condition means immediately you should have this else condition for the next element, then only this if and else will work. Apart from this if and else, we also have another condition that is nothing but else if. Okay, so same thing like in the JavaScript how we have that if else if like that, so we also have in the Vue.js HTML template also we have that else if condition. So here we can check that hobbies.length is equal to 0, then we can present like this. And we can write, if you want to write hobbies.length greater than 0, we can write like this. And last you can write another div, so which will not be true all the time. So here less than -1, if -1 means this condition will come. So hobbies is negative or something like this we can write. So this condition will never become true, but I am showing you that if else if and if else, these conditions are also there. And also you need to remember that all the if else if and else should be in the adjacent to each other. So in between in between these elements, we should not enter any other element, right? So I hope you understood the if else thing. So if I write enter hobbies, so you are not able to get the output. So this is the if and else if and else directives in the Vue.js. Now here if you try to see in the inspect element, if I try to show here in this one hobbies thing and all those things. Now if you try to see the UL element, so the only the UL element is present. For example, if I press and if I type enter here, if I see the inspect element here below the H4, you are able to see only the alert no hobbies is present. This element is only there. There is no UL element here. If you observe, there is no UL element. Now if I try to add here, immediately the div element is removed automatically and new UL element has been added. So that means if and else element, what it will do is it will remove the element from the DOM and it will add the element from the DOM. Okay, so if directly removes the element from the DOM. So you will not have any element present in this one. So now you in spite of this if and else option, we have another thing that is nothing but v-show. Okay, v-show, and I can remove this one. Okay, so v-show doesn't have the v-else property. Okay, v-show, we need to apply the v-show like this only. Okay, so here we need to apply like this and we need to apply the condition. We can if you want to apply, you can apply the multiple conditions also, ampersand or any or condition. You can apply any conditions, multiple conditions. If you want to apply also, you can apply. v-show doesn't have the v-else, so we will be showing like this. Now if you try to see the output here, so if I try to refresh this one and if I try to enter the hobby, the same thing happens. The same output appears as if that appears in the v-if. So the output doesn't differ. So then what is the difference between v-if and v-show? Then if you observe here in this one output, in the inspect element, if you see here, now here able to see that alert warning, no hobbies present is also appearing. but it is in the display none. Here it one is like this. So now if I refresh this one again, if you see here, now the UL is in the display none, but the alert warning is there. Now if I enter everything, now here this one will becomes the top element will becomes the display none, and here it is using the UL element. So that means the entire element is not removing from the DOM, just like the VIF. So we show what it happens is it applies the CSS display property for the element whichever the condition becomes false. Okay, so this is the main difference between the VIF and the VShow directive. So why I am telling this VShow property is, so this will not be deleted directly from the DOM. Okay, so VIF means it will directly remove it from the DOM and it will add it in the DOM. Then you can ask me that which one is better, vi-show is better or vi-if is better. So vi-if only it should be better. Why? Because vi-show, if there are more and more, for example, if there are more and more, if you are using vi-show in the project, so the HTML data will become more and more, and the data loading it will become slow. And vi-if only that elements, DOM elements which are required only, it will be present in the HTML, and afterwards it will be added dynamically based on the conditions. But vi-show, what it will do, it will directly add all the elements and it will keep only the display none property. It will not directly remove it from the DOM element. So that is the main difference. So we should use the vi-if first, and we should go to the fallback with the vi-show if the vi-if doesn't work or anything. Okay, so this is the main difference between the vi-if and the vi-show. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.